everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays the Expanse from Green Round Publishing. I am the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this Thursday, where we play our favorite age games by Green Ronin. Hey, go to the Green Ronin store, use checkout code Fresh Out the Box, all one word. You save money. Our channel makes money. That's how you support small creators. You can support Green Ronin, you can support us, we support them, and everybody wins. One little side note, guys. This is special. This is for just you guys, just the viewers. One of us is going to poop our pants during today's session. You need to figure out who it is, take a screenshot, and send it to us at freshoutthebox@gmail.com.
And one of us already pooped their pants. Can you guess who it was? Anyway, I'm Captain Tremaine, but my friends call me Craig. I'll be playing the role of Dr. Alyssa Lovelace tonight.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, a variety video game and tabletop role-playing game Twitch streamer, and I shall be reprising my role as Kayleen Hara, the athlete. We'll leave it at that.
Excellent. Where we last left off, you guys were following a signal that was supposedly leading you to a builder site. The signal was something you discovered while investigating a different builder site, different technology, all that kind of stuff. You're starting to kind of uncover a little bit. You still have no idea what any of this stuff is for, why it was built, but you're starting to see that these things are connected. There's clearly some sort of geo terraforming technology at play here. So you went to the northeast of the colony to the shore and approached a giant land beached coral formation. There you found a lot of tidal pools, some of which led to sea caves. Upon investigating that with a combination of one of you going down there and a drone, you find that it does seem to lead you closer to where the signal is deep beneath the ground. You were going to kind of conduct this like, some people on the surface, some people go down, kind of like you're going to do scientific exploration. But creatures on the surface made the surface inhospitable. And everyone, all the players at least, dove into the sea caves to get away from these strange, chitinous little monsters that were attacking their team. 2 people are stuck on the surface. You don't know what has become of them at the moment. This is pretty much immediately after that.
They're probably fine.
Yeah, Ruben and Damien are still up there. You'll hear gunfire, that kind of thing. But you all dive. I think the last person in was Dr. Lovelace? I don't remember which order you guys jumped
I was
in.
pretty eager.
You were pretty eager.
As soon as I saw him, I remember going for it.
Yeah, so the 3 of you are in the sea caves. Gary's character, Elroy, is waiting for you down there after you make a couple twists and turns to try to find where he is. You're at the beginning of what's kind of an underwater waterfall situation. There's a tunnel that goes straight down, and there's a strong current pulling. It feels like it's potentially a one-way ticket without some sort of anchor to help pull you back up. But yeah, that's where we pick it up. You lose contact with the surface. The 3 of you are now alone under the water with your suits. What do you do?
And the churn is at 19.
The churn is at 19.
Yeah.
I'm going to take up my pick and start working some of the rock face to start getting some anchors set into the wall. And start establishing a somewhere to hang our rope and stuff like that.
You guys hear the strange underwater thunking.
Now, we set we sent that drone ahead. Correct?
The drone is below you. Yeah.
But was it doing any kind of 3D mapping? And is my hand terminal waterproof that I can like kind of look at it and follow where that's going?
I feel like you could probably access the drone somewhat. It's harder to control. You don't have like the fancy controller, but yeah, it's down there. You kind of see what it's looking at.
Oh, I just want to swim to it.
Okay, so you're gonna
Going
go
for it.
down the waterfall.
Yes.
Already, give me
Goodbye.
stamina, athletics, or swimming if you have it. What's up, D-Ski? 53 months of subscriptions. Thanks, dog.
MD Ski, look at
He's a
you.
real one. That's pretty much since we started streaming. That's pretty
100%.
crazy.
Yeah. I think D-Ski was the first, right?
Definitely one of the first, yeah.
Which category is that?
Swimming's Constitution normally.
Yeah, swimming's Constitution. Athletics is probably also Constitution, but if you have either of those,
Athletics would be like strength, I think.
Will a 13 save my life, or do I need to spend fortune?
13 is pretty good.
All right.
This is you not like slamming into the walls and stuff. So you're just trying to. You're not trying to swim anywhere. You're not fighting the current. You're going with the current, so it's not that difficult. But you're trying to avoid crashing into things. Your favorite streamers, thanks, D-Ski. We appreciate that a lot.
That's really nice.
It is really nice. But yeah, so you empty out into a oh, it's Loki TV. Also subscribed 5 months. Hey, what's up, Loki TV? Thank you so much.
What
for
up,
the
John? Appreciate it, dog.
Oh, we got a hype train starting up here. There's a little bit of hype train. Hey, everybody. If you continue to sub and do stuff for the next, 4.5 minutes, sub, gift, and cheer, stuff happens. And, it's all a Twitch thing. So, you can unlock hype train emojis and stuff. So, check it out if you want to. If you have been thinking about it, now's the time. Mm-hmm. But...
I'm getting hyped. You guys hyped?
Hype train! Woo woo! Yeah, so it opens up into this cavern. It's you. You can see the drone sort of floating there. D-Ski gifted 5 subs. Thanks, D-Ski.
What?
Very nice.
Greatly appreciate it. And so that set off the hype train.
Hell
Level
yeah.
2 is
Thank you.
completed. So yeah.
Look at that. Loki gifted one too. Thanks, Loki.
Thanks, Loki.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. That's 6. Yeah, that's 6.
Choo
subs levels.
choo.
Choo choo! Yeah, it actually set it off, so that's pretty cool. Oh man, it's always nice when that happens. So it feels good.
I'll put full power to engines here.
There you go. Yeah, turn on your spaceship. Yeah, Captain Tremane's playing in an actual fake spaceship, which is fucking cool. So.
Yeah, it's fake.
A real fake spaceship.
Oh man, what if it was real and he's in orbit and just not telling us?
Oh,
You guys
dude,
aren't
he's playing
playing
from the
spaceship?
International Space Station?
Look, I take method acting very seriously in roleplay.
It's fair.
Are you doing some Xenon the sequel shit right now?
Yeah, how'd you know? Was it obvious?
I think
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I think me and John are probably the only ones who watch Xenon the sequel.
My super zoom, zoom, zoom. Hell yeah, man. This is the greatest show ever.
My
Or movie.
supernova girl.
Oh, there you go. Yep, he's got it. Whoo! All right, so hype train. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. It gets us all excited. And
I'm
after
getting
a
way
long
too
day of
hyped
work,
fast.
it is most welcome. Oh, hey, Gary. Loki finally got a PC.
Freaking casual.
Me and Loki both have our Discord linked to Xbox, so I can always see him playing PC when I'm on my Xbox.
Yeah. It's flipping sweet, man, having my Discord on my Xbox now. But yeah, anyways.
You guys
sorry.
blow each other kisses across the void?
Bro, I'll kiss anybody who looks at me, bro. I'll just be kissing people on the forehead and on the hand. I kiss all my fans. I blow kisses, bro. Everybody gets a little kiss. I kiss a baby. I shake a baby.
Don't shake babies.
Absolutely. You say don't shake babies?
Don't shake babies.
You guys want to see some real kissing? Keep this hype train going.
No.
We'll all.
I'm saying, dude. Yeah. Yeah, next time I'm in Texas, me and Jahan will kiss and we'll post a video. Thanks, guys.
Dr. Lovelace might find some aliens down there who are sexy.
So, you arrive in the cavern deep below the surface. Still underwater, still completely submerged. I explained this room a little bit last time, but that was a week ago. So it's a more or less rectangular room. It's pretty big, like 4 stories tall. Clearly, it was at one point above water because there are stalactites, stalagmites, and those don't form underwater usually. But now, completely submerged. There's no air pocket on the ceiling or anything. The drone is sort of floating there, like boop boop, aimlessly, like it doesn't have anything to do, so it's just kind of sitting there. It's you and him down there, and the tunnel goes down and down and down.
Now, normally I would ask for a perception test here, but since I've been studying this exobiology and technology, can I apply any of my intelligence focuses to kind of look around?
If you're trying to look for signs of builder tech, yeah, you can.
All right.
If you're just trying to see if there's anything you see, then perception would be the more. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Lovelace is so laser focused. I think I'm going one of my science focuses.
That's not bad.
Dump points.
Oh, you did generate stunt points. You got 5 stunt points. Here, let me throw that on the screen so people can enjoy it. Yeah, 17 with 5 stunt points. Not bad at all. For those of you who don't know, if you roll doubles, the third dice at the end there tells you how many stunt points you get in the age system. But yeah, let me know what you're doing with those stunt points. You can use them for exploration stunts, probably would be best. Infiltration if you really see something you like. But let me know.
Investigation?
Investigation works, yeah. And yeah, so using everything you have, I mean, you have your scanner, you have a drone down here that has instruments on it. You're looking for signs that you're going in the right direction. Down this tunnel, it's far away. You knew it would be because the above land route to get to where you're going is very far off to the west. But you guys figured you might avoid digging by taking the water route. So, gotta open my hype chest. Oh, I just got a badass new emote of a little dancing man, so I'm gonna throw that out. Everyone enjoy.
Nice.
Thanks for unlocking this emote for me. It's probably the coolest emote I've ever seen, honestly.
Ooh, I like that one. I have that one too.
He's dodging bullets and explosions. Anyway, so yeah. Your instruments are picking up. Yeah, it's that way. Your signal is coming in strong. Whatever the signal is, it definitely seems to be linking the sites together in some manner. But yeah, you think it's definitely up ahead. As far as anything in the immediate area, you suspect that this tunnel, while natural, is probably going to turn into a worked cavern up ahead. What stunts do you want to use?
So for the folks watching, I'm not going to spend any more than 3 stunt points because spending 4 or more will increase the churn up to 20, and that'll knock us over into the next churn event. So
don't forget, you can also spend 3 stunt points to bring the churn down if you don't want to be riding at 19.
Yeah, but I'm not a coward.
No.
I'm going to do intuition to find something to look closer at, and then I'd like to use 1 stunt point for aha.
Okay.
Both investigation stunts.
You're an investigation stunt. How about that?
Okay, so aha, GM reveals an additional useful fact about the object of your test. Gain +1 per SP spent on your next test following up your lead. Okay, and what was the other one you did? Intuition?
Yes, sir.
GM reveals a fact about the object test you could not have noticed or deduced simply by interacting with it. Huh. Okay. The thing you can tell, judging by this is something, yeah, it would be hard to notice, but judging by the watermarks on the cave walls, this room can be emptied of water for some reason. You're not sure why. It also seems that the way that you got in here is not the only way into this chamber.
Mm.
And then, as far as your aha moment goes, you have a pretty solid lock on the signal at this point, and could follow it very easily. And the next time you investigate it, you'll get a +1. So,
All right, I'd like to relay this information to the team.
the information does come through, but it is a little garbled, as the signal down here is getting more difficult to
Even with our close proximity to each other?
even with your close proximity.
Okay. I'll say back, coming, like, through the suit radio. Coming in garbled. Say again.
Can I use my technology? Can I do a technology roll to try and boost the signal?
You can. He can hear what you're saying. It just is a little garbled.
Okay. Cool.
It's not unrecognizable.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like
Okay,
she's
so
got a lock
probably-
on something, Kaylin.
Might want to put some spikes down here if we want to keep communication. If we have multiple of them.
Corbinian freeze.
I don't know if we grabbed any off the cart.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question for, I don't know, sure, let's have a spike. We have one comm spike.
Yeah, you have one, I'm sure. You guys like to use them a lot, so yeah. Why wouldn't you have one?
Yeah, I
Well,
would
we
think,
had.
yeah,
I
because
know
we knew we were
set up
going
one
subterranean.
upstairs.
Yeah, you did set up
Just
one
don't know.
upstairs.
Did the creatures coming in destroy it, or are we still connecting to it?
You have lost communication with the surface, so you don't know what's going on up there.
So even the spike, I can't connect to it.
Can't connect to it.
I say we hold on to our last comm spike for now. We don't know where we're going to end up, and once we hit the surface again, we may want it.
I agree.
Kaylin, you got them pittons locked in? I'm about ready to drop down if you are.
How's the progress on that, GM?
On the what?
On securing the pittons into the wall and getting it, having an anchor point set up here.
You've had
on
enough
top of the
time.
waterfall.
Yeah, you've had enough time.
I tested it to make sure it's there, and then I attach it to my suit, and then I'll start fading you some rope as well.
You made dexterity check
Yeah, I'm gonna rappel with you.
to not tie this like a dumb piece of shit.
I don't know that knot.
I would also allow strength climbing.
Would you agree that sleight of hand could be used for
Yes.
tying a rope properly?
Yes, I would.
16.
16? Yeah. So you did a 16. We'll see see how that goes. Success or failure unknown. Woo! All right. So, are you now comfortable heading down the waterfall?
Yeah.
I let him go first,
Where's
and I'll
your-
follow after him.
Okay.
If something goes
Where's
bad,
your
I can try to
reckless
save him.
Both of you have to make a Constitution stamina check or a swimming check if you have it. Your DC will be lower than Tremaine's was because you have the rope. So
Dr. Lovelace.
I rolled a 12 with one stunt point, and AD Mr. Kalen over here rolled a 14.
both are passes. So you can use that one stunt point should you choose to. Your compatriots enter the chamber with you. All three of you are down deep below the water with no direct communication with the surface.
Radio
I'm
check,
gonna
Doctor?
use.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my one stunt point for bravery, which gives me a 1d6 to the next hazard in this cave.
Like plus 1d6 to your
extra
roll?
toughness. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, an extra toughness. Yeah. So I'll lead the way into whatever situation is next if it comes to that.
I got you. It's a damage reduction, essentially. Cool. That's
Yes, sir.
It's pretty dope. Oh, what's up, Unwritten Sector? Thanks for the cheap views at streamboo.com.
Dude, every single time one of those scam bots comes in here, I go straight to the website and I fucking put in my credit card information
Every
and my
time,
social
dude.
security, and I hope that that's the one that makes us famous, bro.
It hasn't
Hold on,
happened
let me get my
yet.
social security number.
Oh, Vampire Bites. The churn is at 19.
Oh no! Don't tell Sean. No,
Sean
He's
asked.
gonna do it.
Sean asked.
No, Sean.
Do it. You won't.
And I was just about to say I trans flag lightsabers, but now I don't because of what you're about to do to us.
Alrighty. The churn. Ka-choo. Hits 20.
Something happens.
You had to. I get it. I would too.
No, I understand. It's good use of it. It's just a smart use of resources at that point.
I hate your trans flag lightsabers, Sean.
You had to do
Thank
it.
you very
Not
much.
Gary, but Corbinian gets booed. Specifically, not Gary. That's fine.
All right, so we're getting minor
Holy
and major
shit, dude.
effect.
This is
How bad is this?
This is major churn. So something.
Wait,
is
you
about-
rolled already?
Yeah, 20 is a major churn event. I already rolled. I'm checking the result.
No, you got to
right
roll
now.
for it though.
I did check. I did roll.
No, 20 just means you roll 1d6.
Yeah.
If you get a 1 to a 3, it's a major effect. If you get
Yeah.
a 4 through a 6, it's minor.
I got a.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
No!
I got a 2.
Thanks.
I already
for that.
had some pretty solid
Appreciate that.
ideas about what I was going to do to you guys because I knew it was coming up.
Yeah, Vamp. Hell yeah, Vamp. Yeah, Vamp. You won't regret that, Vamp.
Wait, what do I do with the boon? Tell me again.
You can re-roll a die with it.
Yeah.
Oh, Vamp. Thank you so much.
Also, you can use it for 1 fortune if Jahan will let you, which is not great, but also if you need it, there's your fortune.
Yeah, you can get a
1?
fortune.
I feel like a boon should be at least 2. In this economy?
Fine.
Yeah, man, this
boons are
economy's
2
rough.
fortune.
All right, that's fair.
I'll agree to it. Because
This economy is rough, dude. We can barely buy eggs.
Yeah, we tried out the system a lot with this Boon Doom thing, and yeah, I feel like the boons could be a little stronger. Yeah, so it's fine.
You guys want to know something fucking absolutely wild? There are weed dispensaries all over town, but now people are like finding people on Facebook to buy eggs from. So like they're buying their eggs off the street and their weed at the store. And it's a fucking wild time to be alive, man.
Oh man, are they trading weed for eggs? Because that's funny. Dude.
Yes, they 100% are trading weed for eggs. That's definitely a thing going on here.
I like that. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to just be
Not only are
in a bunch of
they-
weed and make some weed eggs.
Not only are they doing it, I have eggs in my kitchen from a man who owns a chicken. You know what I mean? It's not just they who are doing it. You know, we are doing it. It's happening here.
You guys created your own
Yeah.
micro economy of eggs and weed.
Yes, sir. There's just so much weed. You can trade weed for anything here.
So if you're a
That's-
stoner, learn to lay eggs right now.
Whoa,
On command.
Yes.
whoa, that's like profound, man.
I told you one of us was going to poop their pants during the stream. There it was.
There it
Captain
was.
Tremaine.
Oh, what a sh-
Called it.
So there is a major churn effect that's going to happen. And I'm going to manifest it in a couple of ways here. No, I think I just want to do it in one way. All of you, something about this room and the journey so far, and maybe the excitement, all of your O2s start to ping as low. Low oxygen. It's a pretty good major churn event.
Do we have breathable atmosphere in this cavern?
No, you're underwater.
Great.
So we're all getting low oxygen alerts in our suits?
Yeah. Maybe they weren't filled all the way. Maybe you left them on something. But yeah, they all go beep boo, beep boo.
I'm immediately going back to the surface.
Mm.
So go ahead and try to climb the rope.
Can I use this rope to help me swim better? Like I'm using it as a guideline to help me up again?
Yeah, the rope helps.
18.
You are able to pull yourself up. The turn goes up by 1 because you rolled a 6 in the drama dice.
You're welcome.
And you have 6 stun points. But yeah, you are able to climb the rope to get back out. That's a pretty good roll with an 18. And this just puts you on the other side of the underwater waterfall. So you're still in the sea caves. You're just past the biggest obstacle to getting out.
I'll spend 2 of that to have speed demon, so that takes me half the time it normally would have.
That's a good one.
Those don't really apply. I still have 4 left. Get out of my way. There we go. I would actually kind of like to pay 3 for high-tech hustle.
Okay.
The
turn goes up.
Nice.
With injection of Technobabble or Quick Mod to a device, you sidestep one minor complication impeding your current goal, or give yourself the opportunity to perform one task you otherwise couldn't at GM's discretion. I'm kind of thinking high-tech hustle in the sense of I find a way to kind of fiddle with my suit a bit to buy myself more time, because I'm a trained diver, so I'm like, I will just breathe shallower, I'll do the mix differently, and like that buys me more time to get to the surface, so I'm still at a low oxygen alert, but I can last longer.
Yeah.
But you have to do the technobabble.
I just did.
Nah, come on. It's something like a movie where it's like hacking into the mainframe, but I have to bypass the firewall. Come on.
Well, the secondary buy conduit of the oxygen mix is actually very important to make sure that you don't get too much nitrogen enrichment. Otherwise, you get bubbles. But if I adjust it the right way, I won't lose consciousness, but I will have quite a headache.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
I play Star Trek way too much. Technobabble on command.
Yeah, you're able to get back into the sea caves to the other side of the waterfall. What do the other 2 of you do during this time?
I'm actually going to push my bravery stunt that I had earlier, and I'm going to hope for the best forward. I know there are monsters or whatever on the surface, some kind of creature, some kind of aliens up top, a horde of something. So I'm going to push forward. I'm going to go the way of the current and hope that the next chamber has air, and report back to the homies if it does.
What about you, Dr. Lovelace?
I would like to... You said that this place can be drained, so I would like to use my expertise to look for a mechanism that can drain this room.
Give me... I'll let you use your intelligence technology. Because you used the stunt earlier, I feel like it makes it work.
Hey, baby!
Damn!
Hey,
Holy damn!
For the record, 21 is... I think nigh impossible. Yeah, nigh impossible.
Like
so
that.
you hit an opposing You hit the second highest level of difficulty just now. So, yeah, you can tell that there. You see drains seamlessly hidden in the rock here and there, and you're looking around. You're like, how do these work? How does this happen? Meanwhile, Elroy is hauling ass down this tunnel. Elroy, you're gonna come to a door. An actual, like, stone door with engravings. Looks like a builder door. All that kind of stuff. When he brings this to your attention, Dr. Lovelace, you figure there might be controls over there. And you are able...
Doc, I got eyes on a door with some kind of writing on it. No idea what it says,
What
but
is
it
the
looks
elven
builder
word
tech
for
for sure.
Bello.
Sauron.
Psych. On opposite day, Corbinian.
All right, I guess I'll try and take a look.
Yeah, you go take a look because you already nailed the difficulty here. You pull out one of those control rods that you found in the first session, and you find a spot for it. You're able to. The chamber seals off, and this whole room empties of water. It's kind of violent, and you guys get kind of thrashed around a bit, but now you're standing on dry ground.
Can I actually hold me and Doc right there by the door so it's not too violent and thrashing for us?
Yeah, sure.
Do a little strength check, little strength might. Brains and brawn. Here's a little 14 to hold us in position so we can just hold on to this door while it goes.
That means I don't have to roll any sort of incidental damage on you guys. Kalen.
Y'all.
The suction to the waterfall like stops. You feel the current stop. And you hear like a loud like thunk kind of noise.
I'll kind of brace myself and kind of like not fully wedge, but kind of semi wedge myself into that chamber because I'm expecting water to go rushing by me into some sort of opening because I don't know what's going on yet. So I'll kind of wait it out. You feel the pressure
increase in the area you're in. Not unbearably so, but definitely noticeably. Do you want to continue on your path to the surface?
I'll check on my suit if the drone's still active. Like its camera. Because I'm not controlling it, but I can see what it's doing.
You'll look at the camera. I'll say you can get a garbled video, because once the door closed, the signal got worse in here. But you are able to see a little bit. You can see your friends, and it seems like the drone is on the ground, tilted, and your friends are standing on dry ground, is what it looks like.
From the sensors on the drone...
Just for the visual effect of it. Just for your visual effect, I'll walk up and pick up the drone and like look into it, and you see me trying to talk, but nothing's coming through on your comms.
Oh no, that's real easy. Just hit mute and go.
That's exactly right.
Do the sensors on the drone indicate any oxygen in that chamber?
Yeah, it does seem to be somewhat breathable, yeah.
I
didn't do it to fuck with you either.
Eggs are so expensive right now too.
No, I'm fast enough with my agility. I could probably get to the surface pretty quickly and back. So I'm gonna keep heading to the surface to get as clean air as I can. Because with my agility, I don't slow down while swimming or climbing or anything. So I move through it like I'm on land.
Yeah.
Basically,
your head will pop up out of the surface. You'll see just blood and gore all over the place. You'll see these little creatures like on the ground twitching. You see the truck is gone. You can hear gunshots off in the distance. And you see a couple of these little creatures hobbling around. Once again, they look kind of like little little hard-shelled little slugs with, like, sharp spider legs.
Sounds like it was a crazy party.
So there's just 2 of them?
You see
look kinda weak.
two, like, running around still, but you're not sure if there's more around.
Okay. I'll kind of find somewhere that's just kind of where I can kind of sit down and get settled, and I'll start trying to refill my tanks with oxygen from like the air.
What
If
does
that's
this
something I
creature
can
look like?
do.
What do they look like?
Yeah.
Like little hard-shelled slugs that have spider legs.
Are they bleeding, the dead ones?
Yeah,
What does it look like?
it's red.
Red? Okay. Oxygenated, huh?
Yeah, it's oxygenated blood. Blue's fun though. I like blue. Like the horseshoe crabs. Shit's cool.
Well, I was wondering if it was like a black or a milky thing. You never know with sci-fi. Milk is real big for blood right now.
Like synthetics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Synth blood.
Yeah.
It always looks like they're choking on cereal. Or they're in like a bukkake or something.
I wasn't going there.
I just like saying the word bukkake. It's a fun word.
It's a great Japanese dish. Well, it's an actual dish. Freaking weirdos.
Umami. Mm.
You mean umami?
What kind of channel is this?
Ooh woo.
It's an 18 and plus channel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, am I able to refill from the suit, or do I need fresh new tanks?
You need either a new tank or a apparatus to fill your tanks.
Okay. Shoot. All right.
They did not pick up any of your equipment that was that you guys had unpacked. So you have like
Say again?
You guys set up a little bit of stuff up here because you were planning on staying up here and like base camping.
Right.
They just left. They didn't pick anything up, and like
Oh,
all that equipment's like knocked over and shit, like in the conflict.
Yeah, I'll take out my baton and like flick it open, so it's fully deployed, and I'll stalk my way over to the camp and start looking to see if I have any spare tanks of oxygen and nitrogen lying around. Straight oxygen is how you die in. That's how you get over oxygenated and you die in cave diving.
Give me a perceptible.
Percepzione. Will 11 make it?
The right piece of equipment. 11? 11's not good. You want to spend any fortune?
I'm thinking of spending fortune to get to the next tier of difficulty.
The next tier of difficulty is, I believe, 13.
13, so I'll lose 2 to up the 3 up.
Yes, 13 is the next one. That is challenging difficulty, which this is challenging because of the condition of the camp. I wouldn't have even made your roll if it wasn't messed up.
Right.
But yeah, the churn goes up 1 because you spent fortune to improve a roll, and you are able to find the tank pump.
Yeah, I'll make sure. I'll check over to make sure it's worked. Like nothing banked it up or no one shot it.
Looks okay.
And then I'll hook up my suit to refill my tanks and
Starts going because it's really. I don't know if you ever heard an air pump before, but they're pretty loud.
it's loud. Yeah. I'll kind of watch the tree line a bit cautiously because
You see movement out of the corner of your eye. You look. All right, so down in the cave, the two of you are in this underwater, no longer underwater cave. The whole chamber is void of water.
But it has atmosphere, yes?
Your readings suggest that you could breathe, yeah.
Can I replenish from that?
Not without, you need like a device.
Alright, I'm going to take off my helmet then.
I mean, technically you can do it with like a bicycle pump, but it's just not very efficient.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can breathe. Feel
What's it smell like in here?
It smells. I imagine it smells kind of like a pool. You know, it's got that like almost chlorine-y smell, but it's like I don't know. You smell all the rocks are like activated, so they're like all their pores are open. It just smells very minerally and that kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
It smells like high mineral content water.
Salty?
And yeah, there's a bit of that sea salt smell.
Last session we found out it was
Salt water.
salt water.
Yeah, you guys are. That was ocean. Yeah. And now you're standing before this massive door.
When the water drained out, was there any like debris or detritus left around on the floor that I kind of wandered in here from the oceans or anything like that?
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on the floor now. There's like shells. There's fish flopping around on the ground. There's dust and dirt that clumped up together, sediment. For sure.
And if we weren't streaming, I would spend an hour examining that shit. Okay. I want to check out the mechanism.
Take some samples.
Yeah, you can take some samples if you want. Yeah.
That could be relevant to our investigations. Like
could be.
Expand. Investigation is part of the game.
And it'll give you something to do with your next downtime action at the lab to study the sea samples and learn about the oceans here.
I'll do it just to try and get some stunt points. Can I use research?
Ooh, stunt action.
Yeah, you can use research.
All right. That's a 15 with 3 stunt points.
Give him 4. Give him 4. Give him 4. Give him 4.
Yeah, it's a success.
He was kind of doing a stunt action. He said he was doing it for the stunt points.
Yeah, you can do stunt actions.
Lucky break.
They give you a +1 to the stunt pool.
But you have to call it what stunt you're trying to do.
You have to call it.
I didn't call it. I want to be fair.
But yeah, so you have 3 stunt points. You're able to gather some pretty decent specimens with that roll. What are you trying to stunt?
Oh man.
Try to keep it
Talk
relevant.
about the mineral content in this room. I guess I just want to. I'm examining the whatever debris is in this room to see how long it's been in here. If this room has any particular mineral concentrations, or if I'm smelling this mineral concentration just because of the state of the room and how long it's been here, something like that. Yeah, Vamp, you like that?
Okay, so you're curious about the minerals. The mineral content is pretty high in this room. It seems to be something about the rocks. There's a lot of like limestone and granite and different. There's a lot of different exposed types of rock in this room. It's very diverse, which is a bit unusual. It's almost like somebody dug through like a cluster of different deposits. There is a lot. Your planet, your colony, has access to a lot of rare minerals. That's one of your bonuses, and they seem to be present in this water. So you're wondering if maybe you found more of that kind of stuff?
Okay, cool. Well, I'd like to check out the mechanism next for the door, but I want to give somebody else a turn.
Yeah,
don't forget your stunt points.
Yeah, don't forget your stunty points.
That was the stunt points, wasn't it?
No,
that
you
was just succeeding.
Yeah, that was just succeeding, yeah.
Nice. Okay, give me a lucky break, baby.
A lucky break.
Wait
this
a minute.
test result leads fortuitously to putting 2 and 2 together later. Treat one irrelevant focus as a tangential one on the next test you make to unlock a lead related to this test. Okay. So it's going to give you, I'll make a note that this mineral thing will lead to something else. So, which makes sense because I know what I know. So, haha.
Do you?
I know what I know. You're able to, check out this door. Elroy's been looking at it. You found the spot for the lever. These levers that you guys have been, they're like, I'll describe them a little better. I don't know. They kind of look like a mage's rod kind of thing. Like it's like a
Scepter.
Yeah, it's like a scepter. It's somewhat ornate, but these are very plain, but they're very smoothly shaped. They look unnaturally shaped.
I'm almost imagining it as like a 16-inch marble rod that has like different spinning sections or something, but it's very like smooth and kind of engraved.
It kind of seems like it's made out of like it is sort of similar to marble. It's very smooth. It looks like if you removed all the features from one of the heads on Easter Island, like it was just like a featureless face almost. And yeah, it's a little scepter boy. But
By the way, this is tied into our new partnership with Bad Dragon.
With Bad Dragon?
No,
Nothing,
don't ask. Don't ask.
Yes.
I thought it was an 18 plus show.
Oh no! Oh,
In fact, I'll
I
show.
see. I know what that is actually.
Yeah. In fact, I'll show
Oh,
you.
guys, I'm sorry.
I'll show you exactly what I hold the scepter.
Hey,
Oh no, the scabs are here. I'm gonna have to keister the scepter.
Yeah, ever wish you could absolutely destroy your anus? Check out baddragon.com.
Use code.
Use code fresh out the box at checkout.
No, I am familiar.
God.
I'm familiar with the website because I have fun friends. Monster fucking aside.
Yes, ma'am.
You have this control rod, and very clearly at several different places you've been able to use it to turn things on, open doors, that kind of thing. It definitely seems like it has something to do with the builders. And looking at the door, I'm not going to make you do a whole thing here because your rolls have been very good on all this understanding stuff. I feel like you can make the leap pretty easily to opening this door. All you have to do is tell me that you use the rod to open the door.
Okay, good. Because I was not going to do it after things went so badly in the last chamber, but I will open the door.
Bang! The door slides open. You hear the stone rubbing on stone. And before you is it's like the chamber opens up into a more rounded, natural-looking cavern. In front of you is like a trail that leads upwards. It's sort of a ramp, but it is mostly natural. It looks like it may have been smoothed out here and there. It looks very old, but this seems to be into a greater cave system.
All right, Vant brings up a good point. Paint us a picture of this door opening. Can we tell that it's been a while since this door is opened? Is there growth on the edges and stuff like that?
Yeah, so it definitely, there's the telltale algae growth holding this thing shut. When it opens, water comes down from like the hole it went into because there's water up there. It definitely seems like it's been a long, long time.
That's really cool.
But it completely slides away into the wall. Corbin,
Y'all.
you see movement.
Is my suit registered that I'm full?
No, you just started filling it. The second you turn that machine on, something lunges at you.
I turn to see what it is with my baton ready.
One of these creatures, these green little slug shell boys, also known as full-body snails. We're just going to call them full-body snails because that's fun. Is going to eat your butt.
I believe we owe each other initiative.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Because I might go faster than that. That's my only hope. I'm hoping I go fast and I get to bap it. 13. It's probably faster. Might not be, actually. My dex is 2. My dex isn't garbage.
You should... What did you get, a 13?
Yes.
You go first.
Hooray. Is it within reach?
Oh yeah, it's jumping right at you. Yeah.
Good. Would have been like, haha, he's over there. Haha, I'm still attached. No. Eh. No. Yeah, that would suck. But good thing it's jumping up. Yeah. So I'm gonna do an action before I hit it. And it's called Look Meaningfully into the Middle Distance as the lights inside my suit shine at my face, because that's how suits work. And has nothing to do with making sure you're visible on camera. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. Minor action. I probably want to aim at this thing. Guarding out. This is just one guy.
You only see one
creature
guy.
I see.
Yeah, you only see one guy. But there were at least two up here. You know that.
I'll guard up for +2.
Okay.
Like I'll be ready in case I get jumped. So that's -2 to my attack roll, but I'm gonna melee attack it.
Go ahead and give me that attack.
That's always fighting. -2. Roll. Does 11 hit?
It does not.
I will spend. Does 12 hit?
It does not.
13?
Yes.
Oh, that hurt. Well, on the plus side, I have 6 temp points. Enjoy your freaking. I rolled 6 on the stunt dice.
Oh, I saw. You're at 24. Churn.
The churn goes up as you fight a slug. Why? The Expanse. I am. Does this thing look like it has like a natural armored carapace or anything like that?
Yes.
Or is it okay?
Full body snail. Vamp makes the churn go up to 25.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oops.
You freaking lick. That makes way more sense to vampire fans.
Are there joints on this thing?
Yeah, it's got joints. Yeah, it's got.
Actually, yeah.
It has kind of like spindly little limbs up here, and then like little spindly little legs, and they're all attached. They're like, there's some meat coming out of the shell a little bit in between. Yeah, it's not.
I'm going to spend
covered.
4 of it. I'm going to spend 4 of it to do armor crush.
Okay.
Which will convert up to 3 points of my damage I would have hurt him into just damaging his armor.
Okay.
So if I roll garbage, it's not going to much matter, but that's 4, so I'll have 2 left.
That means the churn is at 26.
Oh,
You can do a lot with 2.
Oh my
Goddamn.
we gotta start lowering this.
And I'm going to spend 2 to overcome toughness. So its toughness is considered half its normal value, rounded down.
Alrighty.
Baff.
7.
So up to 3 of that goes into its damages its armor. So all 3 might go away. It may turn into 4 damage instead. Depends how good its armor is.
Yeah, you're gonna reuse his armor by 3.
Okay.
And then what's left over? 4 damage.
4.
Okay,
4.
it's not too bad.
With half his toughness. Does any of that get through to him?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's promising.
Yeah, no, you crack it. His shell cracks open a bit. You hit him pretty good. You do quite a bit of. It's quite a blow to take out his armor like that.
Yeah.
After that,
And that will last for 1d6 rounds or until he does a major. I don't think a crab can readjust its armor, but
No.
major action or 1d6 rounds, it'll fix itself.
it's going to bite you. I get 6 stun points. I don't know why.
What? Because God is dead.
How many
it
stun
did
points
defensive
cover him
four-
in butter?
Did it hit its defensive 14?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's a reason I didn't ask you if I hit or not.
I wanted to.
What's your damage reduction?
2 armor, 4 toughness, so 6 total.
Take 14 damage. As he comes in, he just bites right through your armor. You're immediately bleeding.
I am at 0 fortune. I think I drop.
You have a what do you call it?
Boon?
A boon, yeah.
Boon?
Can you regain 2 fortune with it? And you would still be up, right?
Yeah, as long as I'm above 0, I'm still awake.
Like, it took you to exactly 0?
To exactly 0.
Okay, so that stunt point, or that boon that Vamp gave you earlier keeps you up. But this thing is not a typical amount of damage he did to you. That's not normally what they can
really
do.
lucky.
That was pretty much the maximum damage he could ever do to you. So yeah.
Saved by the sheer will of the fans.
Yep. That was a close one. Hey, we're going to take the attention away from you for a second. What are you two bozos doing down below ground?
We got a door and it opened, and I think we're gonna. Hey Doc, you want to head down this corridor or see what the hell Kalen got himself into? I figured he'd be joining us any minute, but well, it seems like it's been a few minutes.
This drone that's down here with us, is it water only or can it also fly?
So it is a water drone, but it's because it's been adapted to be a water drone. The stuff that makes it a water drone makes it too heavy to fly, but you can take that stuff off of it and it's just it can fly again.
I would like to do that.
It has like a buoyancy apparatus attached to it, and it's something that is meant to be put on and taken off, so it's like not too hard to take off. You can go ahead.
I don't want to dispose of them.
Yeah,
I want to keep them.
That's fine. Yeah. It's kind of like a modular system, so you just unhitch it. It's not too hard, and it can fly again. What do you want to do
Thanks,
with it?
Vamp. I just want to send it ahead in the tunnel ahead of us.
Have Vampoon you again, Corbinian.
Yeah.
You send it. You hear the as it flies off into the darkness. The ramp goes up and up. You're able to see all this on the camera. You come to a wall, and you go around the cliff edge kind of thing. Like, it goes up for a good little while. Then you're skirt across this cliff edge, and you can still see the drone at this point. It's flying above you. And then you see a cave entrance into another area. This area, it's not very tight. You just fly like past this little wall bit, and then it opens up again. In here, you can see some natural light coming from somewhere above. It's a very high ceilinged room. And you can see you see light coming in from somewhere. The room's pretty big, but at the far end of the room, if you keep sending the drone, you can see where the builder artifact site begins, like, in earnest. Where, the signal's coming from, essentially, is up ahead.
I don't see anything alarming or life-threatening.
Give me a perception check.
That'd be a 13.
Nope. You see nothing.
All right. I'd like to turn to Elroy and say, "Come on, muscles. Let's check this out."
All right. I'd make one last look back at the direction where Kalen should be coming from. I wait like 5 seconds. And it's like, well, Kalen's not the one paying me here, honestly. The doc's the one who makes the checks happen.
The last connection you probably have is the rope I fed link to your suit, and that's it.
You guys climb on up here. Like I said, it's partially worked to be smoother to walk up, so it's not like a climb. You get around the side. From there, you're like 4 stories up with like a sheer drop. Just don't look down. You're probably fine. You enter into this larger cave, and you can see the drone picks it up and makes it look a lot brighter in here than it is. But there is some light seemingly coming from the surface off on the side, like shining down. You can't really see the hole. It just looks like it's hitting the wall from somewhere above. So there is a way to get down here from the surface to this room.
Because I'm a masochist, can I roll for willpower courage to see if the drop off does scare me?
Sure.
I would like to. All right. Oh, 16.
Nice.
You look over the edge, unimpressed.
You've fallen from higher.
I'm not just a masochist, folks. I was trying to get snow points too. All right.
Yeah. I figure too.
This game's a stunt point game. All right.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Kalen,
Y'all.
your turn, buddy.
Do I see like that huge coral structure that sticks out of the water nearby?
It's like right next to you, yeah.
This thing looks like, he says like a slug, so it doesn't look like it's great. Does it look terribly fast or great at climbing?
It looks like a slug with arms and legs.
Okay.
It has spider
I
arms
will-
and legs, so it might be able to climb.
Okay, I'll have to risk it. I don't have a choice. I can't sit here trading with it. I might die. And for those at home, one thing I could do right now, I did think about it, is it's a thing as far as I know is unique to the Expanse. I can choose to basically roll over, and I could choose a negative condition and ask Johanan, hey, I lose, but here's how I hope I lose. Are you cool with that? And then just do that. If I don't do that and this screws up and it hits me, then the bad guy decides how I get hurt.
Yeah, more or less.
But I'm not doing that because I think I have a way out. I am going to, despite me being connected to the pump, I'm going to run away from it, knowing that it's going to pull free and like flap around like crazy, which isn't great for it, but I don't want to die. I'm going to run and then move up the structure because my movement isn't slowed by climbing, so I'm going to clamber up the thing and move as fast as I can and as high as I can away from this thing. That'd be like 22 plus 11, about 33 yards or meters. Sorry. As I basically sprint and move up the structure.
What's your run speed?
It's 11, so double plus and then 11, so 22 plus 11, 33.
It is able to climb up after you, but it uses all of its actions to move with you. It's still there, but it can't attack you. So it follows you up. Because
Can I go?
Another really good roll.
Can I climb higher away from it to like... actually, is there any more up to go?
There is more up to go. You can keep trying. You can go kind of like sideways too, because this is a very broad structure.
I'm going to try to get as high as I can with the future idea of if this thing keeps keeping up with me and that doesn't get distracted, I'm going to dive into the ocean away from it.
Okay.
Basically, I want to get
how big
height
is-
before I dive to the water.
How big is it?
Yeah, how big and how fast? Is he outrunning him?
It is faster than he is, speed wise, but I have to roll to climb. Kalen can just move full speed to climb.
Yeah.
Or do I roll?
It has to do checks. But
Yeah, I have
can
to do
just
checks.
go.
And so
You have to do checks.
The only reason I kept up was because my check was really good.
That's why I'm hoping it's going to like screw up and fall. I'm like, please screw up, please screw up, please screw up.
I think this is a good time to plant the spike on our side. There is a window to natural light. Well, Doc, you think that natural light, if light's getting in, signal might be able to get out. You think this is a good place to put the spike down?
Can I attempt a social stunt?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm allowed, I would like a communication stunt to give him like a good comeback, like a good jab, good snarky remark.
Okay.
All right. 16.
You really let him have it.
Yeah, Brute, we just found a big signal beacon. We don't need to plant one. Let the doctor do the thinking. You do the flexing or whatever it is you do.
Then he chooses a combat stunt. Come here.
All right, Doc. Think away.
Smoke comes up the ears.
All right. Can I?
Smells
Is it my
burnt
turn?
rubber.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. I'd like to examine this. Do I see the technology that's obviously emitting the signal?
You do not, but you see an area of worked stone up ahead across this chamber that seems to be the entrance to a building of some kind. A builder base.
I'd like to keep going and following this signal.
Alrighty. So you guys march across this room. And you'll get, in the time it takes Kaylin to have one turn, you'll get, so in about one turn's walking, you'll get halfway through this room. We're going to jump back to Kaylin real quick, because the action's over there. And he might die, and that'd be funny. So, Kaylin, you do manage to create some distance here. It's not as good at climbing as you at all, but it can climb.
Yeah, I'll continue sprinting up the higher and higher, and maybe a little sideways so I'm not facing toward the sand. I'm gonna try to move it so I'm facing more toward the ocean. And basically as I'm climbing, I'm looking for a good spot to kind of get ready to dive off of.
You could dive. Yeah, you're in a good spot.
Oh, yeah. I'll basically climb, and then diagonal climb, and then just hold myself as hard as I can and launch myself into the ocean.
Okay, give me a dexterity acrobatics or swimming check or relevant skill.
I'll take acrobatics.
Hey, congratulations! You did not hit the rocks.
Belly flop.
With a 16, you are able to hit ocean, and you dive deep. What's your plan from here? Trying to get back into the sea caves?
First thing is to check my O2 to see if I've refilled it beyond danger level.
You've refilled it beyond danger level.
Do I think I can get down to where they were without losing too much?
Maybe. It seemed that they emptied the room of water. So if you can get back to that room... I might be able to... Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably won't follow me down here. Because going back to shore won't work because I'd need to get back to land.
It didn't follow Dr. Lovelace into the water last time.
So they're probably not great at swimming. Probably land amphibian things. Okay, yeah. I'll start swimming. Once I dive in, I start swimming my way back to where they were and get back to that room.
Alrighty. Dr. Lovelace.
All right. I'm walking in, following the signal.
Following the signal.
Yep.
You, as you're walking, you step in something that's squishy.
Oh, it's alien poo.
It's the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award slime!
Congratulations!
I would like to examine it, please.
It seems to be some sort of excrement.
Hey, I called it.
Alien poo.
You look around, you see a good amount of it.
What's a good amount of it as opposed to a bad?
Do I see the source of it?
You look up, and it's hard to see up
What does
there.
it smell like in here? We've asked the smell in other rooms. What's it smell like in here?
It smells. It still smells very cave-like. Smell. You know how the cave walls have that minerally smell, but you do smell. Now that you're like standing in it, you smell the excrement a little bit. It's not overbearing. Okay, it's not crazy, but it does smell almost like sulfury and sweet.
Oh no! Between bird poop to Jurassic Park, Triceratops poop, where are we at?
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Whatever made this dropping, you seem to recall previously there's some sort of large winged creature that prowls across the tundra. And you look up, and you see something moving up there.
No.
You see it peek its head out from under its wings and like sort of look at you. And then it opens its wingspan, its massive 15-foot wingspan, and it lets out a high-pitched whine sound. As this
Am I familiar with this creature?
Huh?
Am I familiar with this creature?
You've seen them from afar. These are the large flying predators that you've seen. It looks kind of like a big bat kind of thing, but more canine, with a long snout, and sort of a long torso too. You see this one hanging up there, and you're hoping that it is a solitary hunter. As this happens, that's where we're going to go ahead and take our break. That's a good time to take the break. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all the boons, dooms, all the subscriptions and everything. It's been a crazy night. We really appreciate it. Stay tuned. We'll be back in like a loose 5. HOTGOGO. I can't sing any more of it. We have to pay. What up, guys? Hey, welcome back to The Expanse. Green Ronin, Johannan on Fresh Out the Box. Boom.
It's Casualty CDG. I'm him, and Elroy Cormax, and episode 3. Use our password at the shop.
Hey, what's up? I'm Captain Tremaine. I'm playing Dr. Lovelace. I keep it short, so let's kick it over to Corbs.
Now for my soliloquy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, reprising my role as Kayleen Hara.
You can soliloquy these nuts.
What?
Can't do that on this platform, sorry. Against
I
TOS.
love that Shakespeare play.
Soliloquy these
Soliloquy these nuts.
God.
Et tu, Brute?
Et tu,
Will you
soliloquy
these nuts?
That's what you need to
Go
use a
for
time
it.
machine for. Teach Shakespeare how to do these nuts jokes.
Romeo,
Romeo,
wherefore out thou?
He probably invented them.
He does a
Actually,
lot of-
these nuts jokes predate Shakespeare. That was actually invented by Dickens. No, a lot of people don't know that.
Please, sir, may I have these nuts?
Yeah. No one
That
ever
was the
done it
original
before.
place.
It's wild. Yeah.
How about them space crabs?
I'm sorry, I was enjoying our other conversation. Hey, this is what happens when you play games with your friends. You get sidetracked. Hey, so, yeah, space. The final frontier. Corbin, you jumped in the water. You're in the water now. You're drowning. You're dying. No, I'm just kidding. You're finding your way to your friends. Friends, you stepped in shit, and a large creature drapes down from the ceiling. Lets out a high-pitched sonic burst in your ears. With its massive 15-foot wingspan, this avian, well, not avian, this flighted predator is going to eat your souls. So, we're going to do
So we're sensing aggression.
Oh, yeah, he's not happy to see you.
Better hope it's aggression, otherwise it's a mating ritual.
I mean, there are ways, I mean, you could avoid the conflict, blah, 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 but just because of the situation, we're going to go ahead and roll initiative.
And also because you made a decent nuts joke, so he's coming for you.
Exactly.
That's fair. Where on the sheet is this?
Dexterity.
Because initiative's a focus within dexterity.
And you can take initiative as a
Right.
focus of dexterity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elroy, how you gonna let this little waif of a lady step in before you?
Well, you didn't tell me there was shit, so I stepped right in it. So I've got just knee-high pile of shit to my knee right now, and you're making evasive maneuvers. Thanks for the heads
Yeah,
up,
how
by
did
the way.
drone not pick up on this fecal matter? That's what its main applications for. Is
Its
search
main
out
application is fecal matter. That's its main
Yes.
application.
Yeah.
Not video, audio, not
It's
temperature,
got-
not Atmo.
It's
Man, I
got
got
over
like 5 sensors
100.
for fecal matter on this thing.
It's got over 100 million preloaded settings for known fecal matters throughout the galaxies.
Yeah, this drone's really
It'll
into
pick
scout
it up.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throughout the galaxies. That means the drones build their tech.
Speaking of scat play, check out our sponsor, Bad Dragon, Doc.
No, buddy.
Fresh in the box.
There you go.
No,
Yeah.
please.
Hey! Very
Fresh into
good.
your box.
No.
This thing's gonna sweep down from the ceiling. Right at you guys. It's gonna fly over you. Ah,
It just wants to
interesting.
give you a high five.
It's going to
its
rake at
claws.
you with its claws.
Ah,
Did it get higher initiative than us?
Oh,
Let's-
way higher.
It beat an 8?
yeah.
It beat a 15.
Yeah, I
Probably
beat you.
flying monsters usually have pretty high decks.
He literally beat you because it has initiative focus. So
No way.
That
Get
actually
away
has
with
it.
you. That friggin' beastie. Oh no.
it actually has
That's one less focus for it to kill you. It has
because
to
it's
use up one of
an
them on initiative.
ambush predator. I mean that's probably why it has it. So
Yeah. I
it's
believe
going to swoop down at you. It's going to rake at you with its claws. I believe, 16 is going to hit your defense, unless you have really high defense for some reason.
Who you hitting?
That's 11.
Dr. Lovelace.
Damn.
It's 11?
Yeah, 11 defense. 3 toughness, 2 armor.
So take 11 damage, but, take away your toughness and all that good stuff.
The toughness armor.
So 11 minus 5, I'm taking 6 damage.
As it rakes you with its claws, it flies on by. It continues to fly, though, so it is up in the air. It does not
Part of my
land.
body did it hit?
Your torso. It's probably what it's aiming for.
Alright, I got some armor there. It's alright.
You had a feeling that it was trying to grab you, though.
Ooh.
If it had stun points, it would have.
Must be a male creature.
Oh, you're assuming it has gender.
Must be a Mishmar creature. Classic Mishmar.
That's very terrestrial thinking, you know.
It is your turn, Dr. Lovelace.
Alright. I think I'm going to draw my pistol
Minor.
and guard up or prepare. I gotta get to the gameplay section of the book, but I want to prepare my next turn to aim at the creature.
Enjoy your boom, by the way.
Oh, you got booned.
Oh yeah,
Are you going to use
my
your nature action for anything?
man. That's my second boon too. So do I have 2 boons?
If you haven't used your first one, then yes, you have 2 boons.
Oh my god, I got so many boons. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna draw my pistol and pair a ranged attack and end my turn.
Prepare range.
Plus
Ask
Dang.
why.
Yeah.
Why you're not just shooting it?
Because this isn't my fucking job. This is the brute's job.
You're waiting for it to come back. Okay, fair enough. Hey, brute.
Yeah.
Elroy, it's your
I can
turn.
take my turn at any time. Like
Well,
that
has a-
prepare allows me to do it any time, even like the
Oh, is
middle
it?
of his turn.
Oh, I thought you needed a trigger. That's why I was like, huh?
I actually really like the idea you have there, and I'm going to follow in kind. I'm going to prepare and ready my big ass wrench. It's not like I can shoot this thing out of the air anyways. I might as well batter up and get ready for it to come back by.
Excellent. You prepare. It's going to swoop. It'll go at the. It'll attack you, Gary. Why not?
So you can interrupt that and swing before it hits you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll the 1.
Are you gonna use a boon?
I am. I'm gonna use my boon. I haven't used my boon yet from very early here. So it's going to make it a 12? Yeah. Be a 12 to hit instead of an 11.
That's
No,
13?
Yeah, 13, my bad.
I was like, wait, what? 13 does hit.
Oh boy. So there's the difference.
You were gonna miss,
Oh,
but you hit
boy.
instead. Yep.
Oh boy.
That's the power
Alright.
of the chat.
I'm gonna throw my fat damage at him here. It's a 13 on the damage dice.
Nice.
And I think
13 on it. That's pretty good.
yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's it. That'll do it. I was making sure I don't have any damage bonus.
It cracks into this thing. It's going to land because you hit it really hard.
Nice.
Now that it has landed, it can do this.
What?
I need to change my dice, dude. I'm rolling fucking hot right.
So stop microwaving your dice, you freaking cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11, 14,
Yeah, blow on it.
15. 19 definitely hits you. I just wanted to give you a taste of what I mean when I say I'm rolling hot. And the trend continues. This thing, it lands after you hit it, and it opens its large maw with rows of Rager-fanged teeth and 2 large vampiric canines. It's going to bite you for
Okay.
Way too much.
15 damage.
15 damage. Would you think, this is totally up to you because it is a different scene, but it is still in the same instance. So, does my bravery 1d6 damage reduction still carry over from earlier?
Oh, yeah. This is the first thing that happened. Yeah, absolutely.
This is the first damage I've taken. So let me take a d6 reduction first.
You're looking at this horrific alien creature right in its mouth, and you have no fear.
All right, so I reduced that by 5, and then you said it was 12 altogether, right? Is there 7 left?
No, I did not.
13?
There was 15 altogether. So there's 10
Okay,
left.
15. There's 10 left. I have 5 toughness. I have 4 armor, so I take 1.
Okay, good.
Yep.
So it does bite into me, and it catches... First, it catches my bravery, it catches my armor, it catches my skin, and it barely gets in there, but it does. It does get in there. I'm still feeling okay. I won't be feeling okay after a couple more of those, though.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, you had to reduce it. That would hurt a lot. After that, Dr. Lovelace.
Can I use my expertise with a possible intelligence roll to find a weak point?
Uh-huh.
What do you want me to roll? What focus?
Oh.
Well, intelligence.
I got science.
Science works.
That's 14. I will fortune it up if it's not enough.
It's enough to get a general idea of this thing. So you analyze this creature. It seems like you notice that it bites when it lands, not when it is flying. You don't think it would be able to do that when it's flying. Definitely hurts more when it bites you. You notice that it doesn't have the biggest of eyes. It probably uses sonar, which means that it would be sensitive to loud noises. That's a weakness that you will notice. On top of that, you'll notice that if you hit it where Gary hit it with the wrench, you could probably do a little extra damage. Seems to be
do I have anything like grenades or anything like that?
Do you want a grenade?
I'm just asking if I have them.
You could have something like that. I believe you guys took some stuff from the armory.
Even a flashbang I would use right now.
Yeah, you could have a flashbang.
All right, I would like to throw a flashbang to like overload the senses of this thing so it can't even, it's just, I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, flashbangs are loud. So,
yeah.
Go ahead, roll.
And a flashbang in a cave, too.
Yeah, no one's really going to enjoy this, but make a accuracy check to make sure you just, don't throw it like in
the general area.
Yeah.
12.
12's good enough to get in the general area.
Okay.
It is going to...
Yeah. It's only like a target number 11 to throw it in the right spot-ish. Because you have to hit next to something.
Hey, we got some boons from Loki TV. All right.
Yo,
hey, everybody got booned.
you.
Well, the boons are hot tonight. It grabs at its ears. It lets out an awful scream-like noise. It starts to rock back and forth. It is stunned by this action. Gary.
I'm going to take a -3 to my attack in order to get a +3 to damage with my overwhelm style.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check.
And then I'm going to aim, so I get a little +2 here, and then I'm going to conk this sumbitch so it'll be -1. right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to conk this bat thing right in the face as hard as I can.
This thing should get disadvantage for being stunned too, right?
That's not a thing.
It should, and that's going to be a 12 butt.
Logically, it is.
Going to be a 12 butt. I will use one of the boons I just got to re-roll that one that's in the stunt die position. And look, that makes it a 13.
Which does hit it.
And that's all I needed, so I get the +3 to this damage. I'm going to do this. It's a 12, so it'll be 15 damage with the heavy, impressive, effective heavy wrench.
That wrench comes crashing in. You hear a crunch as bones crack. This thing, it hurt for sure. It's going to be feeling that.
You should have stayed up in the air where you could fly, you sumbitch.
On its turn, it's going to just sort of blindly thrash about, but it is stunned. It's going to lose its major action. So it's going to...
So it's minor.
It still has its minor. It's probably... I'm going to make it defend itself, I guess.
Guard up, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to guard up. So he's harder to hit on this turn, but he doesn't get to attack. So, Dr. Lovelace, you were successful. This creature seems to be a bit vulnerable, but it is cowering and sort of trying to defend itself.
How well does it look like it's defending itself?
+2 worth, probably.
About +2's worth.
Do
Depends
I have
how
any
good
more
its defense is.
flashbangs?
Yeah, more flashbangs? I mean, you could theoretically have another one.
If I have another one, I'd like to try to get close and throw it as close as I can to this thing.
Okay.
If I could have shoved it in his ear canal, but
Yeah, if you want to try to shove this thing right in his face, go ahead, and that's going to be... We'll keep it as accuracy. It's still a grenade check, so...
It's like you're doing a stunt to hit it in a particular way.
that's a 9. If it doesn't hit, I want to use boon.
You're probably going to want to use the boon on that one, yeah.
I'm using the boon, baby. Ah, it's even worse.
Boon, you just reroll the 1 dice.
So that one would have turned into a 2. So
Oh,
that'd be 10.
okay. Sorry, my bad. All right. It doesn't count.
Yeah, you slash roll
yeah.
1d6, yeah.
All right.
That's an 11. 11 gets the grenade in the general area. No additional effectiveness. It does not seem to enjoy this, but also, Gary, you're in the threat range here. Make a Constitution stamina check to not also be debilitated by this.
Constitution stamina. I rolled an 11 with 4 stunt points. I don't know about an 11 here. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Whatever.
11's not very good.
Nah, it's not great. But I'm just gonna let it roll. I'm just gonna get.
You stun both of them. You're not as affected as the bat is, but you're blinded. It's going to be harder for you to hit this thing for sure. But it is your turn. We're going to go ahead.
I'll be a little woozy.
Yeah, we'll just give you your massive damage penalty. So -3. You muted yourself at some point during your...
Yeah, I did. Yep. I will aim. So my -3 will be a -1. And I don't have the massive damage thing because that's just the kind of penalty you're giving me. And I'm not going to put another -3 on that for -4. Not going to do it. I'm just going to take the -1. That's what we're going to do here. So I attack and roll a 15. So it's a 14. So I hit.
You do hit.
And 16 damage comes crashing down. With 2 hands with the wrench.
My bad.
Oh, kaplunk.
Kind of got you over the head, all the way down. All of my weight comes crashing across the top of this bat wolf moth, mothman, bat wolf moth.
This thing is not happy about this. It's still going to be stunned because you did it again. You grenaded it again. Let me see what it's going to do here. You see it, like, trying to move away from you guys, like it doesn't want. Like it's acting like a wounded animal. It's trying to back off, and it's lashing out towards you as it's backing away. Dr. Lovelace, it is your turn.
Doc, here's a question. You want to get this thing back to your lab, or you want to go ahead and put this thing out of its misery?
I don't suppose we have anything that could restrain this thing, right?
I will note that one of the things you can do in Expanse when you beat something, you can choose how it's beaten. Most of the time you choose to kill things, but you can choose to knock stuff out or deafen or hobble or whatever. You can choose different ways to win. Because you're the one that's winning. So you choose how the guy loses. If that makes any sense.
Do I have anything to restrain it, though, after it's down?
I'm sure we got something to tie it up with.
Rope or something, yeah.
Even if you render it helpless with an attack, then it's like, well, it's helpless. It can't do anything to resist you, so you could tie it up later and stuff.
All right. I'd like to attempt to shoot it in the ear, or I don't want to kill it. I just want to
Make it
stop
helpless.
it. I want to stop this fight and potentially restrain it.
All right.
Shoot it in the wing or
Go
something.
ahead and shoot it. Yeah, you can wing it.
13 hit.
13 does hit.
That's exactly what you're looking for.
Is that
Bang.
6 on the Dromedai hit the churn?
Yeah, the churn goes up.
Yep. Roll your gun damage. Hopefully it doesn't.
27.
1d7?
27.
Oh, 27.
The churn, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do shoot it. You have a handgun? Was that what you were asking about?
Yeah.
I have that open on one of these things. Pew, pew, pew. Where are you?
Pistol. 2d6 plus perception.
That sounds right. Oh, yeah, there it is. 2d6 perception. Yeah.
2d6 is 6 plus perception is 2.
So 8. Not bad. It's probably pretty soft, even if it shakes down some of that with armor and toughness. It might
It
drop.
hits this thing. It does not seem to appreciate that. It's bleeding. Gary, it's your turn. Your
Does
vision
the loud
comes
sound
back.
from the pistol affect it at all? Or?
I mean, it doesn't. It certainly doesn't like it, but it's not enough to like take it out. It's not all loud noises. It has to be like a poignantly, like an air horn or some shit.
So I may not know about alien biology, and especially an undiscovered creature like this, but I am going to try to clap this thing in the head as hard as I can to see if I can knock it out. And if I shatter its brains all over the wall, so be it. I'll take the -3, and then I'll aim for the -1. Yeah, that's numbers. I rolled an 18 with 5 stomp points.
Alrighty, you spending those stun points?
Yeah, I'm going to spend some of them on damage for sure, my boy.
You're gonna spend 2 on Mighty Blow to get an extra D6?
Do.
Or you want to go for the full 5 and get the 2D6?
I'll probably just Mighty Blow for the 1d6, honestly. I don't want
That
to
way you don't
increase the
generate
churn.
yeah.
Yep. So it's going to add 4, but the damage is going to be 10. So 14 damage. Oh, no, plus 3, 17
This thing gets
damage.
shot, it's backing up, it's crying at you guys. Kunk, it stops moving, drops down.
Dead?
It's unconscious.
I'll, good. Yeah, I was going to put my, do the thing, drop down on a knee, put my fingers against its neck, feel for the pulse or breathing, and then turn and let Doc know.
Now you can see its chest going in and out.
Still breathing. Barely breathing, but breathing.
Do we have anything that could put this thing under in a way that we could possibly bring it back? Or is that not going to happen?
You mean like a sedative?
Or any way to restrain it? Anything, really?
Yeah, you can tie it
that
up.
would get us there. Okay. I'd like to tie it up if I can preserve it for somebody to pick up later.
Give me a dexterity check. Sleight of hand if you got it.
I don't. That's a 16 with
That's
6
good.
stunt points.
Churn goes up
Yeah.
That's not
to
good.
28.
One thing I learned about the Expanse that's unique to this particular one: when you shoot at a target with a gun and you roll a 6 on the drama die and you miss, the gun jams or runs out of ammo, and you have to spend a minor action to reload. That's how jams happen in Expanse. That's unique to this particular system compared to like Modern Age.
Also, the GM can spend a stump or can spend a churn point to jam your gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you get better about spending them. I like to let them accumulate. But spending them can be
I
fun
bet
too.
you do.
Yeah, whatever.
I just found it funny that there's I rolled jam. Really? We rolled a 6? Like, oh.
You run out of... You only had one bullet in the gun. The reload.
Very expansy because not everyone in the Expanse are soldiers or they're ice miners and scientists and athletes and stuff.
Yeah.
You lose count of how many shots you have. Like, huh? Oh, right, I didn't reload.
So you are able to tie this thing up. You use those stun points if you want to. I'm going to pop over to Kaylin.
Y'all.
You're swimming. You made it back to the waterfall. That's no longer waterfalling. There's no suction going down there. What are you doing?
I'm going to sit there for a second at the top and just kind of take a breather for a second to heal some of my fortune.
That's probably a good idea.
Max heal, thank you very much. 6 plus my con, which is
That's a churn. No, I'm
Hello?
just kidding.
6, 8, 9 plus my level. I get 10 back, so I'm up to 12 fortune. Hooray! Once I've caught my breath for a second, I'll reattach the rope. I'll check to make sure that the suction hasn't yanked it out. It hasn't made it less secure. And then I'll start rappelling my way down. I'll climb my way down the waterfall, the cliff face, basically. And then I'll look around in the chamber. Droney's been taken, or is it still here?
The drone's not there. So when you go down to the bottom of the waterfall,
Yeah.
it is sealed.
Like big open chamber, then it doesn't look like there's an exit.
Yeah, once you get down to the bottom where that chamber opens up to, there's a door separating you from the chamber. Because it closed when they sucked all the water out of there.
I'll check my suit computer, and I'll start fiddling with it to see if I can figure out where they went. Because now I don't know which way they went. They could have gone through that door. They could have walked through a fake wall. So I'm trying to figure out where they are.
You can try to get past the door if you want to, yeah. Give me an intelligence check. Or you can try to see an obvious way in with perception.
Oh no, I'm checking to see where they are. I'm making sure they are past that door.
Yeah, it seems like that's where you left them.
Oh, okay. I'll try to radio them see if I get any signal.
Yeah, you can get through a little bit from down here. It is garbled, but...
Doctor, you there? You all right?
Kind of sounds like that, yeah. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Hey, thanks, man.
I'll look at the door, and I'll take up my climbing pick and try to find some sort of seam to try to hopefully nudge it to come open.
Yeah, give me a... You're just trying to pry it open?
Either pry it open if I can to hopefully pop it. If not, then I might just give up and try to chip away at the side of it to give myself enough room to slip around it.
Give me a strength check here.
7.
It's sealed shut.
Yeah, I'll leave the door alone. I'll turn to the rock and I'll start chipping at the edge to try to create a crawl space.
Chip. That's gonna take you a while.
It is, and what I'll do is since I'm gonna be in here a while, I'm gonna change my suit to do air scrubbing instead of sucking away from my O2. So I'm using the oxygen that's in the room, but I'm scrubbing it for toxins. Actually, speaking of, while I'm doing this, is there any toxins or gases in the air other than what's breathable?
Oh,
like
you're still
O2
underwater at this point.
Oh, okay, good.
Once you get past the door, then you'll be in the air.
Okay. Wait. Shoot. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll in that case, I'll keep an eye on my O2 monitors. I'm chipping at it. If it starts getting, I won't wait till it's O2. The alarm goes off. I'll wait till it's getting pretty close, and then I'll get out. I'll be doing that for now.
Sounds good. The other two of you, you have this creature tied up. You're in this cavernous area. The light from the surface begins to dim. So you can tell it's starting to get nighttime outside. And then, yeah, the builder area is up ahead.
I would like to use those 5 stunt points from my last move to calm the waters, which should take the churn down to 23, but increase it to 24 because I spent more than 4 stunt points.
And it takes up 25 because you successfully navigated an encounter.
Ah!
But hey, it's better than it definitely being at 30. So it is at 25.
Take it away, Elroy.
And what else do you guys want to do? It's the ball's in your court here. Move on. Try to reestablish communication with Kalen, or a third thing that I haven't thought of.
Doc, you said you're going to have another team come in and extract this creature?
Well, that's the plan, but who knows if we can even get good help around here. I haven't heard any contacts from our men upstairs either, so I guess we'll
Still
see.
think
Throw down the
this is a
spike
good
and
play.
see if we can...
That's what I was going to suggest, Doc. How very clever of you to suggest putting down a comp spike in this room. Boy, I wish I would have thought of something like that myself.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Put it right in that big old pile of shit over there.
Well, you communicate with the poo and all.
You successfully establish your comm spike into the ground. This helps you communicate with Kalen a little better. You can now understand each other. It's still a little staticky, but you can hear each other now.
This is Elroy Cormax. Kalen, do you copy?
Kalen here. Slight static, but hear you clearly.
What happened, Kalen? We turn around and you wasn't there no more.
I had to stay up top and top off my tank, but I got attacked by one of those weird slug crab things. Had to swim for my life.
Oh, we should call them slags.
That's what they call them on this planet.
I'm doing it.
I'm trying to get in. I've gotten to where you guys last were. There's a chamber with a sealed door. I'm trying to chip my way around it. But this chamber is full of water, so unless you know another way for me to get to you, this is going to take me a while to get to you.
Hey, Doc, you may have to double back and let Kalen in. Sounds like he got locked out.
Yeah, you could.
I don't
Let
suppose
him
the
back in.
drone would be able to unlock this.
Potentially.
I'd like to attempt to use the drone to go unlock it.
You'll give the drone the scepter. Brrr. Fly away.
You guys all right over there?
Help is on the way.
So this is
Yeah,
gonna be
we're all right.
This is a piloting check, which I do believe is dexterity. 16.
No! There goes the churn.
With churn going up.
Turn goes up. You have 6 stunt points.
Spend them all to bring it down again.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
So was that a net loss of like 2? Or 3?
So that should take it
Loss
down
of 4, right?
6, but up 1.
6 but up 1.
It goes up 1 for being a 6, and then it goes up 1 for spending more, right? But then it goes down 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 22?
Yeah, that sounds right. 22. And you can only do this
Cooling off
because
the
these
churn.
are considered investigation, infiltration kind of things. So it's okay.
Yeah.
You can't,
Also, because Dr.
can't do
Lovelace
it during
is super
combat,
talented.
but yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to successfully open. So the water starts rushing in. You get pulled through this door, Kalen, into the open
Okay.
air. You kind of crash through. Then the drone closes the door again. The water stops. You're now in the open air, in this stalactite stalagmite chamber with a drone at the far end that opened a door for you.
Put my pick back.
Elroy's
All
getting
right.
stupid there.
Cold in here.
Like,
Right. What the hell's that?
So you come all the way to where they are. Yeah, you see the bat creature. You guys are now. Yeah, we'll just say you're reunited. Easier than
What is
going
that?
through the whole thing.
That's a pile of
Bruce.
meat and bones that we have. Well, never mind. I was going to say we hadn't named it yet. It's been named. It's a pile of meat and bones, and it has been named Bruce.
You named him Bruce.
Doc named him Bruce.
Okay.
it's a bat thing. Bruce Wayne.
What the hell? Who or what the hell is a Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Doc?
Says the Martian to an Earther. Like, what?
No. I believe Batman has Martian counterparts. I am not.
Yeah,
buying
but that guy's the real hero because he's not a dirty Earther.
Batman
I bet-
transcends, just like Greek and Roman mythology, Batman will transcend planets in the future, and we all know it.
I 100% believe that, yes.
It's Inigo Montoya, all right? That's the real Batman. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is Bruce Wayne guy, this Earther propaganda telling us some rich Earther saves us all from baddies. Oh.
His rich parents got killed, and he fell into a well, and bats scared him. Come on, it's a really relatable story.
No, that's how they tell it on Earth. On Mars, they say that he fell down an air filtration unit, and then a Martian slug.
Rat Man.
That's why Montoya's the real.
Rat man.
But yes, so Bruce, I suppose, so I assume from you tying it up like that, you want to capture this thing?
Yes, we'll leave it for the investigation units to come into after. We should move on, though. You are free to take a pile of dung as a souvenir if you would like.
Kalen, you see what I see. I see you looking up and all about. There's some way to get in and out of here. There's light coming in. That's probably why we were able to communicate, and we may be able to make connection with the ground crew.
Oh, the ground crew is gone with the truck. They must have ran. They ran when they're fighting the slug things. I don't know how far off they got. I didn't get a chance to reconnect with them.
Well, if you're feeling real brave, there might be a way out up there if you want to scout it, but no hurry.
I'm gonna look with my suit visual. I'm gonna try to zoom in and try to calculate how far up that is.
So you'd have to climb about 4 stories up, and then
That's not too bad.
then it's like curved, and like
Yeah, it's up.
and then you'd be walking potentially through a small crawl space
That makes sense.
between the surface and the ceiling of the chamber you're currently in. So you'd kind of be walking on top of this chamber at some point.
Okay.
Corp can do that.
I will. I'll get some more rope, and I will secure some of it into the wall with some of my climbing pigeons, and I'll start climbing my way up the wall, securing little anchor points as I'm going up and work my way up to the opening.
Give me a climbing check.
Yeah, because
What up, Lord
regular
Jesus
climb
crust? It's good. Hey, I believe you got a
I have 2 boons.
gifted sub today.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Let me re-roll one of those ones with a boon.
Oh boy, you rolled so good.
I have a second boon, so I'm going to do that again. Well,
my
6. I imagine 6 won't make it, so I think I'm gonna burn through a lot of fortune to make this roll. I believe the first target's like 10. If I'm not full of crap.
The very lowest success number. I scrolled
I
down.
think it's like 7 or 9. So
A routine test is 7. An easy test is 9. An average test is 11.
11. So
This is
1,
someone
2,
who's
3,
used to
4,
climbing
5.
too.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's not a particularly hard climb. It's just you have to not fall. And he doesn't,
Yeah, so
doesn't look like he managed that quite right now. Spend up to 11.
yep. So I spent 5 to get up the rest of the way to at least a target number of 11.
Turn goes up to 23. So you make it to 11. It's slow going. The rock's kind of slick. You're having trouble. You might have bungled 1 or 2 of your pittance, but you managed to get up the wall. Now you need to turn and like jump across to like the crawl space. You can see it here. You're gonna have to shimmy through. It's not the tightest squeeze, but it is not nothing.
Yeah, a shimmy is a lot safer because you can kind of brace yourself and kind of work your way up. That's less this climb, the up side down climb is the scary part. It's like that's where you can really screw up and go, nope, I'm falling.
Yep. It's a good.
I'm gonna acrobatics my way over if I can.
You can. Well, that's better.
18.
18, 2 stun points. What are you doing with those stun points? I'm glad you're not gonna die. I was scared for a second there.
Nice shirt, Casualty. What's the bottom look like?
Let me show you, bro. This is actually my girlfriend's shirt. We traded shirts earlier.
Woo!
I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna do a
I
stitch
think
in
that's worth
time.
a
I'm
bin.
gonna do a stitch in time for 2. Oh, a 2 worth of it rather.
So
So
2 boots.
I'm going to. So the next test related to this encounter. Well, actually, no, I'm going to reconsider.
Yes.
Is it exploration stuff you're doing?
I was thinking.
Stitch in
of it.
time.
Yeah. Well, it's an advanced test technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Full of crap. Yeah, I'll spend it. I'll add 2 to that. So my next test is 2. Is at +2.
Okay. So you manage to jump across. You start climbing up through this thing. You can see where the light's coming from now. You can kind of see the surface. It's a long shimmy, but you're pretty sure it's a straight shot. So go ahead and give me one last climbing test here. With a +2.
So that's not 14, but 16.
16 will do it. You climb. It's a pretty good distance of a climb with several stories. You're pretty deep underground here, but you do manage to daylight out. The sun's setting and the moon's coming out. But you are back on the tundra on the surface of the planet, below the auroras.
Do we ever figure out
of
how
the
long
sky.
the hours are here?
The days are... Let's see.
23. Sorry. I got it.
23-hour
Yeah,
spin.
23-hour days, yeah. So almost Earth. Just 1 hour less.
Radio check. Can you still hear me down there?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
can
clear. Coming in clear. You
Okay.
got daylight?
It's getting dark, but yeah, I'm on the surface now.
See
I
if
look
you
around. Do I see
can
the car anywhere?
You don't see it.
see if you can locate. Can you get them on comms?
1 second. I'll switch over to like the truck frequency. Truck radio check.
Oh, damn. You're alive. Oh,
And no thanks to you guys. Where the hell'd you go?
those things were everywhere. We had to get out of there. I mean, last
Where
we
are
saw,
you?
you guys all dived into the water. We figured you'd be okay for now, but we led most of those things away, killed as many as we could.
Truck all right?
Truck is serviceable for now. We lost some fuel, but yeah. Where are you?
I am. I'll try. Actually, I have to look around and I'll check my suit computer to see if there's any map. If I'm anywhere on them. If is this area mapped at all by our colony?
Not really. But you can still he can ping your location.
Yeah, I'll let him pick where I am. I'm not near where the campsite is. I'm at some other opening.
How the hell did you get way over there?
Bit of a story, but you need to get over here. This is the way we got in. It's not the way we go out.
All right, give us a minute. We'll get there as soon as we can.
Roger. I'll switch back over. All right, so the truck's not dead. They managed to scare off all the beasties that were up here. They're coming to where I am. I'll try to set up some sort of rope and pulley system to start hauling stuff up, but that crawl space is narrow as hell.
Hey, you mind patching us in with them? We may have more yet down here to find. Doc still was on the trail of some builder tech, and we're gonna need a recovery team for that creature.
All right, hold on. Patching you over, and I'll link the two. I'll use myself as the
We'll
relay
say
so
all
they
of
can
that
talk
was
to them.
said, and they'll
I'll communicate over.
they'll copy. They'll try to get assistance from the colony.
We may be safe in here for a night, honestly, and I'm betting, Kalen, you probably have extra rations, don't you? You're always a plan ahead Boy Scout kind of guy.
Well, your suits should have at least 2 days packed on them if you haven't eaten them already.
Why don't you guys go on back and service that truck, come back with a recovery team, and we'll check out this builder tech. Just leave us here for now. We ain't going nowhere, and we ain't going nowhere fast.
How far is
Understood.
the drive?
Mud pies. Down in the
It's
cavern.
a couple days away.
Okay.
It's not too far. I think it's closer than the other site was.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys, I'll help get the guys set up here, and I'll try to reestablish a new camp. So I'll be up here for a bit. Just let me know if you need help.
All right, I'll stick with you, Doc.
I'd like to check out the signal source.
So you're gonna start heading that way. As you reach the end of this natural cavern, you'll come across large, smooth, unnatural pillars, doing all sorts of different architectural. It looks like they're structural. It looks like they are intended to hold up the rock, which to you almost seems unnecessary in this place because it seems like the ground's pretty solid. They must have had their reasons. That's just a freebie for you. But there's a lot of like little archways. It's kind of crisscrossed. It almost looks like the coral up above you. It looks almost natural, but it's too uniform to be natural. So you're walking through the honeycomb, and eventually you're going to come across another door. It is closed. It's not as grand of a door as the ones you've seen. It's not huge, but it is bigger than a person door.
I want to check it out. Let's try and open this
You're going to
sucker.
try and open this sucker?
Yeah, is there anywhere for a rod to go in? And if not, then I can give it the old shoulder.
There is a rod activation spot here. The door will open up, revealing a chamber that has a lot of. You see a lot of collapsed area, a lot of sunken in roof. You see a little bit of water on the floor. You're not sure exactly what that's all about. It doesn't seem stagnant though. It's not all dark and briny. It seems like seawater that just got in here.
Hot damn, Doc. That magic wand made you some kind of Harry Potter in his Chamber of Secrets. What the hell's going on in here?
You are able to you can enter this room, but a lot of it's caved in, so you're kind of like going up against walls and you're moving past debris and stuff. There eventually you can kind of see what looks like more builder tech panels sticking out of the debris and stuff, but this room is damaged. It's not like the other ones you found that were like waiting to be utilized. This one seems mostly partially at least destroyed. That being said,
I'm happy to
you might be able to work on it, but yeah.
I'm happy to help with some excavation, Doc. Take a look around and let me know what you need moved.
Can I try to see if anything, if I know how to repair anything?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a tech check.
It'll be a 13.
So the technology check of 13, you're a bit overwhelmed with what you're looking at. It looks like just a bunch of mess, but you can tell that the signal's active. Whatever all these other sites are pinging, they're pinging back to this place. You're not sure. It doesn't seem like this machine is on necessarily. So, like, that check's not very good. So you can't fix anything, but it does give you a little bit of information. The bit of information it gives you is that it seems like the pinging from this place is more as a point of reference to the other locations for some reason. They consider this to be like 0.0.
A load balancer.
Something. Yeah, it's some sort of central hub point for some reason. You're not sure what it does. If you keep moving into this chamber, you can move around some of the debris. You'll get to a more open area. The room... So you moved through all this debris. Then you realize that the room you're in is actually... It's a big, like, 8-sided octagonal structure that's sort of... like, it's got, like, the octagonal walls, and then it has a sloping floor and a sloping ceiling that goes up. In the center of the ceiling, it seems like there's some sort of tube going up. It seems like there's some kind of tube going down. There have been some partial cave-ins, so you're not sure if you can actually go up and down here. Each wall has a door on it. Some of the doors are partially open. Some of them are, like, broken and, like, sort of ajar. Some of them are completely sealed. But some of them you can actually potentially go into. But that's what this room looks like now. It's pretty big. It's probably... I'm never good at this, the sizings. I always want to do it well. But it's a large room, so it's like, I don't know, 50 feet across. It's like half a football field. There you go.
I kind of feel like we should try to...
That's a big
50,
difference.
50 yards, yeah.
And get us back up there. Call in some backup and maybe get a breather kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you guys take a breather so you can get some of your fortune back here. I believe you roll...
D6 plus con.
D6 plus con, yep. Plus level, you said?
Yep.
Cool.
Higher level you are, the more likely you're going to survive being.
I was
attacked by
only.
stuff.
I love when you're only down like a handful, and you're like, fuck it, I don't even have to calculate it. I like the recovery. It's cool.
It's pretty
The
simple.
breather.
Speaking of recovery, was getting up and out through that crawl space, getting past an encounter
Yeah.
for the purposes of getting a breather? Okay.
Yeah, you pass an obstacle.
Cool. I
Is
will.
that Reza's turn?
Yeah,
probably.
there's that, and I get to recover some of my... Because I use up a lot of fortune climbing that stupid rock.
Yeah, you guys have officially made it past, like, a lot of the obstacle part of this dungeon. So it's like... Now it's like the puzzle part.
Yeah.
So yeah, the churn's now at 24. The doors of perception are open to your mind. Other doors, like Jim, are now ajar and not a door at all. I'm just reading the chat.
Whoopsie.
Sorry, but yeah, so you're taking your breather, and you wanted to sort of get set up and wait for reinforcements. Is that your plan? Or did you want to do something else here?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like we at least need to get our 2 guys back.
Yeah, so they're going to be gone for a couple of days. So you guys will be down here for a couple of days. During that, so you'll have some downtime. Essentially, we'll do some downtime actions here. What
Interlude.
are you interested in pursuing here? There's a whole system for this, right? What do they call them?
Interludes.
Interludes, yeah. We'll do an interlude.
Yeah.
This is a good time for an interlude.
Because interlude like this is how you recover. Like if you had a condition like being injured or blinded or whatever, this is the only time interludes are the only time you can't get rid of those. Breathers only recover fortune.
Yeah.
But you can do other stuff.
That makes
like
sense.
researching.
Interludes start on page 108 in the main book.
Roger, yep.
Yep. 108.
I'm going to spend my interlude researching
Okay.
to figure out what the hell this tube is about.
Alrighty. Let's see. Researching is... Why don't I see that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I can't spell. So, you need access to sources of information, usually your hand terminal, which you have, and a network. And you are at a site, so that's the other part. So make an advanced intelligence research test with a target number based on how obscure or difficult to find the information you're looking for is. So what exactly do you want to know?
I want to find the function of this tube.
Of the tubes going up and down?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me that intelligence research check.
15.
15's not bad. The tubes aren't necessarily the most complicated thing to understand here. So you'll be checking them out. You have a good amount of time to actually look. You're looking around. You see all these grooves in the ground. You see a lot of interesting markings on the sides of these tubes. And it's occurring to you that they are meant for traversal. So it kind of looks like an elevator shaft that goes up and down. And then you'll also notice it looks like there are sort of like rail notches for some sort of rail system from all 8 of these other doors. With your research check, you can definitely tell this is some sort of travel hub. Which leads you to believe that there must be something here. A reason why they would want to be able to travel here.
Can I tell where the exit point is?
Like for the tube going up or down?
Any tube.
The tube going up, yeah, it probably reaches the surface not too far from where Kaylin is up there.
Nice.
But it, like looking at it, it looks like it's shut. Like it's not. It might be partially collapsed. The tube below looks obstructed, but like if you're feeling lucky, you could jump down there, but you're not sure how far it goes.
Do we know what the source of the signal is?
The signal seems to be coming from this room, the general room. So something in here, that might be something that's buried underneath the debris that's pinging, but the exact source of the signal was not readily apparent.
All right. I want to communicate all this to the team.
Boom. Communicated. What are you two guys doing?
Kaylin, do you want to do yours?
Mine's straightforward. I'm doing maintenance on all my gear so it doesn't get dull or unusable. So I will have spent my time getting my climbing gear and checking all the pittons, making sure they're sharp and so on.
Okay, you don't have the most readily available excellent equipment, so it's a little harder to fix your stuff, but...
I will correct you. I actually got new climbing gear recently. That's why I'm trying to keep it good.
Yeah, you have the climbing gear, but like your maintenance equipment isn't. You're not like a workshop. So your conditions aren't the best.
Yeah.
So, if you need to acquire them, you come to us, blah, blah, blah. Usually no quest is required, although the GM may require a character to have the appropriate focus, like intelligence, engineering, or technology, to do the work in sufficient time. Do you have any relevant focuses?
Mainly, I was thinking like just having the climbing focus. I know enough about climbing how this stuff's supposed to work, so it's not like a full on like an engineer thing. It's I'm making sure that the rope's the length it's supposed to be. The
climber knowing how to maintain climbing equipment makes sense to me. So yeah, you check all your stuff, and make sure that it's not gonna give out on you anytime soon. So your equipment, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I won't fuck with you about your climbing equipment anytime soon.
That's definitely why I did that, actually. I was like,
I've been
you haven't checked on your gear in the
bad.
game. Yeah.
All right, Gary.
I'd like to bond with or make sure that this bat creature doesn't die now. I want to feed it and kind of nurse it back to health, sort of, over these next couple days to make sure it doesn't freeze to death.
Okay, so you're going to take care of this animal. Let's see. Would that be
Corbinian?
relating, you think? No.
Corbinian, I see that you are holding in what is more than likely a hilarious dragon dildo-based joke. What's going on here?
I'm just saying, if you want to call out that your character's a scaly, you just need to tell us, man. We won't judge you. It's okay.
Yep, there it is. Yep, I knew you were thinking something.
Hey, do you like
Don't forget to
unreasonably
use the
sized
code
bat?
fresh out the box.
Do you like unreasonably sized monster bass penises? Check out baddragon.com. All right. Man, we'd be such good sponsors, or they'd be such good sponsors for us.
I somehow think it wouldn't follow the TOS. I don't think they qualify to advertise here.
Wow, man.
Yes.
That's a good tagline for them, too. Baddragon.com, a surprising fit.
Jesus.
Okay.
Not qualified to advertise here.
That's a good tagline.
I did not mean to start this.
Hey, man, that's what happens. That's what happens when you say something to neurodivergent people. We're gonna
Give a mouse a cookie, bitch.
So you're recovering or relating upkeep, research, training.
Relating, I see it.
I guess relating.
Try to make it less hostile to him because he's being.
Make sure that you're actually making him survive better. Give me a medicine check.
Intelligence.
Probably intelligence.
Yeah. That's an intelligence check for sure.
17.
17's pretty good. 17's pretty good. Yeah, you're able to treat this thing's wounds. Make sure it's not getting
he's
infected.
a bat wolf, right? It's not too alien. It's similar to some stuff that we sort of know about.
I gave you that as like an analog to something you would, but now that you're close to it, man, it has like reptilian eyes. They're really small. It has a weird nostril that goes like all the way down the top of its face. Like it is pretty alien, and it's also it's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I figured it was not going to be happy. Yeah, and I'm not trying to to treat this thing with the most tender love and respect.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a Disney movie. If I have to scare the fuck out of this thing with my wrench, then I will. I'll get it out and bang it on the ground and shit. It knows the wrench means business. I just kind of want this feral monster to be my feral monster flying mount by the end of this.
We'll see, but I don't know. It's hard to domesticate an alien creature, but we'll see. We'll see.
At least it's not hostile to you.
Got 7 more episodes, baby.
See, I would like to correct the Corbin. It's definitely still hostile towards you.
Is it? Oh no.
We got 7 more episodes, bro. I will ride this fucking thing.
It might not try to rip your throat out like before it leaves, but it'll still try to bite you.
Well, I'm bringing Bruce food, and I'm resetting his shoulder and his ankle and shit for him in these days.
Yeah, it's upset about the whole situation, but hey, you started building, so that's the important part.
Kaylin, on that also, do you have like more rope, pythons, chains, anything that could make this thing more like a dog in a pen and less like a wrapped up bat that can't move?
We'll have to wait till they get back with new stuff. My stuff, all my rope is like cord and climbing ropes and stuff. And
For now, it stays wrapped up.
Huh?
So for now, it'll stay wrapped up. Then I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Because I don't want to use
trying to give it a better housing.
Yeah, no. If I use up any of my rope, I'm maintaining it anyway. If I use up any of it, I won't be able to use it later. We might need it to get out of here.
Yep.
So after about a day, Kalen, you'll see a vehicle approaching.
Does that match up with how fast it would take them to get back?
Nah.
They said they'd be a couple days, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to hide.
Do you relay it?
Once I hide, I'll relay what's going on. And I'll be like, unknown truck approaching my area. I'm hiding to see who it is. It's not our guy.
I'm gonna kill.
This one's too soon.
I'm gonna kill the comm spike.
Thank you.
Beep. The car will get closer.
Before I kill it, Doc, anyone need anything to say? Any last second plans or strategies before I kill this comm spike?
Send the drone up to take a look at this thing.
The drone will fly
Everybody
up.
play off the drone.
It'll head towards the car.
And I'll kill the comm spike.
Before it really gets into vision, before it really gets into sight, before it gets too close, we're going to go ahead and cut it there. That's a good spot. It's a little early, but it's just a good ending point. So we'll find out more next time on The Expanse Beyond the Ring. Hey, if you like this game and the stuff we're doing, all the books I'm using for all the creatures and everything, I'm using a mixture of The Expanse and Fantasy Age and Modern Age books for this, for the record. But you can get all those at greenroadstore.com. Use code FRESHOUTTHEBOX to checkout to get 5% off everything. Help the channel out at the same time. This has been a really good stream. Thanks for all the gifted subs, the resubs, the boons, the dooms. It's been a wild ride tonight.
The choo-choo. We did the choo-choo train.
Yeah, we did the hype train happened. We all got emotes. Really cool stuff, guys. We really appreciate it. And it's why we keep doing it. So thank you so much. I've been the Board Game Guru Game Master Extraordinaire, Jahananan.
I'm Casualty CDG. And look, Jahan said if you like what we're doing, the books are on the site. Even if you don't like what we're doing, the books are still on the site. If you think you can do it better, if you think you're better than us, which is probably true, honestly, go ahead and just, Corbinion's better than
Corbinion's way
it's not
better.
even a question. He's Canadian. If you, Come on, guys. Get the books, go to Green Ronin store, do yourself a favor, use Fresh Out the Box, all one word, support our channel, support the creators. We'll be back here on Thursdays, doing Thursdage, playing Green Ronin age games for the foreseeable future. This is our retirement plan, so if you don't buy Green Ronin books, then you want us and our children to starve.
Killing us!
And I'm Captain Tremaine. I want to add on to that Green Ronin is also still accepting late pledges to their backer kit for the Expanse Transport Union Edition that's planned to come out later this year with miniatures, new dice sets, all sorts of good books. So if you're not on that already, check it out. I know that the campaign's ended, but the late pledges are still being accepted, so check that out.
And those minis look sick.
They are sick, and I don't know about you, but I got the Michio Paw set up, so I'm looking forward to those miniatures. And now I'm going to send it over to Corb.
And I've been AD Springer, also known as Corbinian. I do role-playing games other than this, but I do things like the war stories on Saturdays. On Mondays, I do Fabula Ultima, and on Tuesdays, I do Star Trek. I play Star Trek Adventures. And that's all here on Twitch. You can find me here at Corbinian. And you can also follow me over on Blue Sky and the doobly-doo there, Corbinian Blue Sky. And you can see when I'm doing stuff, when I'm announcing things. But if you want to see when I'm doing other stuff, keep an eye out on my channel. And I do sometimes video game stream once in a blue moon. So catch me when you can, if you can.
Thanks everyone for watching. Stay fresh.